Hey, this is Pastor Dave, and this is your Monday Mojo. Hope you have a good weekend. I know I did. So you might be thinking to yourself, Dave, it's not the best of lighting. Although with this iPhone 11, I probably am being captured pretty well. It does a great job in the dark. But it's a little darker this morning as I'm doing the Monday Mojo because something happened this weekend that, well, it changes the rhythm of our lives, right? It's called daylight savings time. We don't get any more hours to the day, but what it does do is it changes when the light is available. Now, if you're a person who works from 9 until 5 and you don't get home until 6 or 6:30 with traffic, you probably love daylight savings time because you get more light at night. Whereas if you're like me and a cyclist who likes to ride early in the morning, I used to love it. When my kids were small, I could get up and ride at 5 o'clock. The sun was already beginning to light the sky like it's doing right now. And I could ride for 2 hours before they even stirred and be home. I wouldn't do that to save my life today because even though we have another ordinance in Indiana that says you're not supposed to drive and look at your phone, as a cyclist, I fear for my life sometimes these days because I see the number of people who are looking at their phone while they're driving. And I know that as a cyclist, I'm awfully hard to see sometimes. So just a bit of a word to you, keep your eye out for cyclists. I got a lot of friends who ride. But daylight savings time, it changes the rhythms of our lives, right? I mean, now if you're driving to work this morning, it's probably dark again. So be careful. And if you're coming home, you're going to have more light at the end of the day. And depending on who you are, you either like that or you don't like that. And most of the time we have reasons why we like or dislike something. And if you get into a discussion with somebody about daylight savings time, they're going to have their reasons for liking it and they're going to have their reasons for disliking it. So most of the time when we have these friendly discussions with each other, we need to remember that we all have our reasons, right? Sometimes the reasons are great, sometimes they're just preferences. But we all have our reasons for liking or disliking something. And our reasons or preferences for liking or disliking something do not make the something, whatever it is, right or wrong. They're just our preferences. And the more we learn to live with each other that way, I think easier life will be. Anyway, as Pastor Dave, it's starting to get light. You probably see me a little better. If you're a daylight savings time person, congratulations. Your season is on you. Have a great day.